Gotta stay on my YouTube grind, man. Gotta stay on my YouTube grind, man. Gotta stay on my YouTube grind, man. You know how it go. Oh, oh. Oh, man, MAGA. There's some old man MAGA, y'all. Coming to y'all live, man. About to go to this gym. Get ready for this day. Yeah, man. We about to have to talk about it, man. Just some more crazy stuff going on, man. Trying to run these numbers up, man. Trying to stay focused, man. This is so hard to stay focused, bro. Damn. Oh, no. 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 Ooh, it's a cold game out here, y'all. I told y'all how hard it is to focus. If you can't believe it, it's so tough, man. We got a few things we're gonna talk about. I'm about to have one hell of a day. God is blessing me to have. What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm about to have one heck of a day, man. God said it, so I'm gonna do it. God told me to have a good day and stay focused. He gave me the power and the strength to do it by any means. You know, God wants us all successful. He wants us all happy. He wants us all in good spirits. He wants us all full of like joy, if you can. Cause there's storms all the time. It's gonna always be bad stuff. God is like, man, just keep you prepared for the storms. God gonna keep you prepared for the storms, y'all. Just let him do his thing. God gonna keep you prepared, man. Keep a tight connection with him. And don't waver. You gotta be serious about your walk, man. Especially if you're older and you know better. If you're older and you know better, you gotta be, man, God is blessing you, man. Don't block your blessings, man. I want you to be happy, man. You know? Like I said, my story, y'all went through a lot, y'all. I'm just now bouncing back, y'all. I just now got action and having life. I gotta give y'all my life story. I'm just now bouncing back from living in depression. I'm not even all the way out of it. You know what I'm saying? But God has been really good to me, man. Gillie did not accept CHARLESTON's apology. More MAGA upset. When y'all hear this, man, I don't know if y'all heard it earlier. More MAGA upset. We're gonna see if we can get a few people in here. Also, I got merch. Let me show y'all. I got merch, y'all. Let me get it ready. Let me present it for y'all. I got merch for y'all. I got merch for sale. 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 This the merch I got for sale. I got panties, y'all. This one go for $150. This one go for $80. So y'all let me know. And I got this other one right here too. Matter of fact, I could set it up like this. Let me see. Yeah. Got that one. Got that one. I got that one. I want 80 for this one, 80 for this one, 150 for the big one right there. All you gotta do is send it to my Cash App and I'll mail it to you. You know, I'm just trying to do. You gotta have merch out here, man. You trying to do this YouTube thing, man. I went ahead and cashed my daughter out for him. She's selling them. I was like, well, look, just go on and we're gonna use this one today. I do my, give y'all a little inside scoop of how I piece together my lives. Any YouTubers wanna get some creative tips before some other people come in here. This is what I do. I use my daughter's background. So it's some people that be looking at my lives and thinking I got this all set up. But nah, all it is my daughter's background. You know what I'm saying? But like now we finna slide through these angry MAGA folks that then lost they mind. They still mad. They are still upset, y'all. And I'm scared because this is boiling over right here. Let me see if I can get to it fast enough. I know everybody got a short attention span. So let me see. Y'all hit the like button, get this in the algorithm, get it spinning. I really appreciate y'all. I'm trying to have more of a peaceful approach to my lives. I don't want to be like going crazy on here because I'm being judged as a real person. This is entertainment. Like I'm sure when Charleston White does what he does, his wife doesn't get mad at him for cussing and stuff. Like this is entertainment, but I'm aware that I'm being judged as a real person when I'm just trying to entertain. I think when Denzel plays a role in a movie, if he cusses in the movie, I'm pretty sure his wife doesn't get upset with him. But like I'm trying to be an entertainer. I'm trying to, evidently it's working, but I mean, I guess I'm the only one that can celebrate from that. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta show y'all these Trump supporters. They're upset, they mad, and when y'all get a load of this, y'all about to be like, wow, really? Really? Yes, really. Hold on. Yes, really, baby. I'm kind of scared too. I'm terrified. Now my iPad cutting up. They called Sam. Dude literally said Samuel Jackson is monkeying around. He literally said Samuel Jackson.
This is a 65-inch TV, and this is a 120-inch display using a 4K triple laser projector and a floor-rising screen.
I know that should get some of y'all. Hit the like button if you Hit the like button if you actually. Boy, you know how when you got a iPad and it's just going crazy. Like my iPad is just really just losing. It's know I'm on live, so it's just trying to do its best to just, it's already a cheap iPad. Maybe if I don't touch it, okay, I won't touch it. iPad. Let's see what happens. Okay.
They're saying, maybe I just don't get this guy. This guy, Kendall Lamar.
Kendall Lamar.
All these grammars.
It was so bad, Jimmy Carter came back to life just to turn off the TV.
We're going to talk about Gillie.
Bro, I couldn't understand a word that was being said.
It was hard to make out.
Hulk Hogan, you break my heart, man. You was my hero growing
Trump
up.
was hoping someone would shoot him in the ear again. Kendrick Lamar's 12 minutes.
Hulk Hogan, you was my hero growing up, man. Fat Joe, I went and bought all the Terror Squad albums and everything. Like, listen, yo, when I seen Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan been having rumblings.
The halftime show was awful. I didn't like halftime. The worst halftime ever.
What a nightmare. I kept sitting there saying, maybe I just don't get this guy. This guy, Kendall Lamar.
Kendall Lamar.
All these grammars.
It was so bad, Jimmy Carter came back to life just to turn off the TV.
Bro, I couldn't understand a word that was being said.
It was hard to make out what was actually being said.
Hulk Hogan, you broke my heart with that one, bro. Y'all hit the like button, man. Turn me up, man. Arturo back, man. Dude, the angry chat person is back. I gotta put him out you angry, man. That dude is crazy, man. That dude find a way to get to the chat and be angry every time. And it's like I wait for the 24 hour span for you to be gone, but it's like you wait. I freeze you out of the chat for 24 hours. In some kind of way, you like watching the time clock, and right when you get out of the suspension, you right back in the chat, trying to type a whole love letter to me of hate. Like I'm gonna really sit back and be sidetracked by that. But I don't want the people to see all you write me like a whole essay of like hate and get them thrown off and get the message thrown off. So I have to put you out of the chat. Get some togetherness, relax. Join us.
So bad, Trump was hoping someone would shoot him in the ear again. Kendrick Lamar's 12 minutes of rap was basically a musical grudge match. For me, It was a mass appeal.
It's okay. My folks won't come in and hit the like button. It's cool.
Broad enough or well known enough to reach generations.
Now that Trump's president, we have someone like Willie Nelson at halftime.
Let's put Carrie Underwood and Reba and Morgan Wallen. Let them have a go at it.
Let the white people have a chance.
Put them up, man. First of all,
Hulk Hogan, you broke my heart, man. You know how many t-shirts I done ripped up, man? No Holds Barred, man. With Zeus in it, man. I wouldn't see No Holds Barred in the movie theater, man. Got me upset, man. I had to look, Hulk Hogan. I had the rubber toy, I had the toy, the big toy Hulk Hogan. I had the Ultimate Warrior. Y'all remember the big wrestler toys? I used to throw them at people and stuff. But I had the Hulk Hogan one, man. Cold-blooded, man.
we start there. As a serious commentator on American values.
Right, exactly. Man get booed everywhere he goes.
Oh, this is priceless. Let's put him back up. Judge Janine.
What's up? What's up, Julian? Julian, what up with it, man?
I didn't even know that.
What's up, man?
Hannity, which requires absolutely no introduction. Special thanks to the good folks at Mediaite for putting together that compilation. You can find the full compilation on the website. However, this actor would top them in a racist rant in regard.
Now, I want y'all to hear this. Now, look, I'm about to explain this dude that for those of y'all that's in here. This dude they about to play, this dude off Goonies, right? From back in the day. And dude say he an A-list actor. That boy ain't even that boy damn near an M-list actor or something like. And then the thing is, he the same age. The Goonies. Now this for to blow y'all mind for the 80s babies that's in here that know about Goonies. This is for to blow y'all mind when I'm for to say this to y'all. He just recorded this evidently after the Super Bowl. Goonies was like damn near 40 years ago. Goonies damn near really came out at least 35 years ago. So this dude is supposed to have aged probably like 35 years since he appeared in the Goonies. This dude has probably supposed to look like he's aged 35 years since the Goonies. And he looked hella old in the Goonies. So it's like, is this a Morgan Freeman type energy? Watch this. Watch when I show y'all this dude. If you know about the Goonies, you about to be tripping. Watch this.
To Kendrick's performance, here it is.
Dear fellow Americans, just my quick little rant on this halftime nonsense.
Hey, Julian, how do dude look exactly the same, bro?
I'm done with the ghetto. I've had it up to here with ghetto. I know they want to say
Julian,
this,
how do he look exactly the same?
And rap is the that. Look at jazz. The jump black and jazz blues artists. Give me the Count Basie band. Give me Duke Ellington's band. Give me.
How in the hell?
Jazz.
Listen,
You want to go?
I'm gonna run back his racist rant. I'm still blown away at the fact that this dude looks the same exact age that he looked in the Goonies.
Black.
This is crazy.
I had it up to here with ghetto. I know they want to say rap is this and rap is the streets and rap is the current and rap is the that. Look at jazz. The jump.
Nobody listen to no jazz, man.
Artists. Give me the Count Basie band. Give me Duke Ellington's band. Give me the history. Give me jazz. You want to go?
They happy?
Go art. Don't go ghetto. Enough with this. Who in the NFL?
He don't look like he aged at all, right?
And
He looked that old in the Goonies. I'm like, damn, well.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I guess he had a hard life in the Goonies, and he was damn near, I guess he was 25 in the Goonies, but he looked like he was, I don't know, maybe he had a hard life, because in the Goonies, it looked like he was about 50 in the Goonies, and now 35 years later, he looked like,
what are they trying to do? What's the message? What's the message in the collard greens? Tell me.
Wow.
This ghetto crap. I'm done with ghetto crap. Lift the streets, man.
Lift the
streets. And black brothers and sisters, you've got so much talent out there. Lift the streets. Teach your kids dignity. Let's bring them into dignity instead of the street. Instead of in the streets.
Lift the streets.
See, and the thing with me,
nonsense.
I'm going to just say this, man. Somebody in the chat help me understand this.
Priceless.
If everybody mimic black culture, why is it so bad? Why is it so shunned upon if everybody want to be a part of it? It'll drive black people crazy if we try to keep up with how we supposed to be and how we supposed to come across. Like, everybody mimics our culture and takes a piece of it and feel like they cool. Everybody at the house in the mirror crossing their arms, oh, I'm cool, I'm black. Everybody doing all that, but for some reason, it's shunned upon. Help me understand this, y'all.
Let's put it back up.
Help
Judge
me.
Janine, who has never been a judge.
Help me understand how we shunned upon what everybody want. How we frowned upon.
Hannity, which requires absolutely no introduction. Special thanks to the good folks at Mediaite for putting together that compilation. You can find the full compilation on the website.
Look.
However, this actor would top them in a racist rant in regards to Kendrick's performance. Here it is.
Dear fellow Americans, just my quick little rant on this halftime nonsense. I mean, come on, stop with the ghetto crap. I'm done with the ghetto. I've had it up to here with ghetto. I know they want to say rap is this and rap is the streets and rap is the current and rap is the that. Look at jazz. The jump.
Listen to some jazz.
Blues artists. Give me the Count
Listen to some
Basie
Beethoven.
band. Give me Duke Ellington's band. Give me
some Louis Armstrong. Pull up.
You want to go
Pull up.
black,
Listening to some Beethoven.
Go art. Don't go ghetto. Enough with this. Who in the NFL?
And I can't get a like. That's a damn shame. I only got 2 likes. 30 people.
Monkeying around. I mean, that's. I'm sorry.
Who mimic black culture? I don't know, man. That's a real good question, man. That's a damn good question. Who mimics black culture, man? I mean, maybe some people probably can get in the chat and answer that. I mean, that's one of them questions. It's like you asking me a 2 + 2 question. I could smash that question right now. Who mimics black people? I could really smash that. I don't have enough time, and it's not enough time in the day for me for me to name all the people that mimic black people. I don't have enough time, and I can't do like a 7-hour live to get to all the people that mimic black people. Just take care of yourself. Get a haircut. Shave those patches. Go to the shower and get a job. I love it, man. I love it. But look, since my patches is making you upset, I got a little edge up, but I guess you don't. You're probably not of my culture, so you can't tell that I have an edge up. So I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna do both of us a favor, and I'm gonna go on and put you out of here. And then you probably one of these mad. I know the mad Trump supporter stuff brought you in. You're probably a mad Trump supporter, so you choose to come in here and talk about me. I have a natural look, long hair, long beard. I'm out here looking biblical. That's my style. This is enticing. This is enticing right here. I got the long hair, twisted up. It's fluffy too. It's kind of, you know what I mean? Got the beard. Leave the gray in there on purpose. See, I could pluck that gray out of there, but I want to let my wisdom show. You see what I'm saying? Let my wisdom show. Got my glasses on because I'm smart, but I usually have them off like this. But I'm smart today, and I see that bullshit you coming with from a mile away. I'm smart today, and I see that bullshit you coming with from a mile away. You come in the chat, you will get polka dots on your back. Pause. Think about it. That's what your brain in there for. It ain't just some matter sitting up in your head. You're supposed to use it. Don't confuse it. Anyway, my bad for that little rant, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry. It just repulsed me. What are they trying to do? What's the message? What's the message in the collard greens? Tell me. This ghetto crap. I'm done with ghetto crap. Lift the streets, man. Lift the streets, and black brothers and sisters. You've got.
Bro, do you really think gray hair and glasses make you wise? Do you really think I'm dumb enough to just think that glasses? See, that's why you undermine a black man. You really think that I think having on glasses and a beard is enough to make me appear smart? Well, even if I thought like that, the stuff that I'm saying is smart. So the stuff I'm saying supersedes my beard and my glasses anyway. Because you can hear the stuff that I'm saying and tell that I'm smart. So that's a whole lot. You just talking to hear yourself talk. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you a favor too, because I don't want to rub you the wrong way, man. I don't want me trying to be a positive person and talk to the people. I don't want that to rub you the wrong way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you out of here too, because I don't want me just trying to have a peaceful live and just talk and be a YouTuber to upset you, man. You can easily just get out of the chat, but if you have to fill it up with a bunch of negativity, I have to escort you to the door. And let me see, you're a Democrat by tradition, and you're another video player with no real info. You're a mad Trump supporter in here getting carpal tunnel, hurting your damn wrist, trying to type me love letters. So I'm gonna send you to the land of oblivion too. You got the right one and the wrong one. See, every time I do a live, some stupid shit like this happen, like a truck trying to come right next to me. I can't even do a live because I'm under attack. I'm just trying to do this live and this truck damn near hitting me. He could have asked me to move. Let me get him on camera. I can't do a live without something crazy going on. But I gotta take time to, I'm not a Democrat by tradition. You say that. That's what you say. See, that's the problem. That's a problem. You're a person that's not black telling me I'm a Democrat by tradition. Is that what we were supposed to think? See, so you just come out and play. You let your wickedness come out. You let your wickedness come out and play. How am I a Democrat by tradition? It's tradition for black people to be Democrats, or do you know me personally? No, you don't. You just know that I'm black, so it's tradition for me to be a Democrat. Lord have mercy. Let me put you out of here too, because I don't like bad energy. You can just sit back and be mad and not say anything. I'll spend all day addressing you guys, man, because you need a real good straightening. Let me get away from this dude, because y'all might have sent this dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have sent this dude right here, so I'm good. Let y'all backdoor me. You done sent dude, he over there acting like he eating a sandwich. And I know it's a bunch of mad Trump supporters in here because I ain't got no likes. But don't be mad at me. I'm just playing content. How you gonna get mad at me? Are y'all mad at me? I'm just playing back content. Don't be mad at me. This is how I run my lives. This is what I do. It's not my fault people mad. Kendrick did it. I'm just reporting the news. Kendrick did it. I'm just reporting the news, bro. That's all I'm doing. Bro.
With ghetto crap. Lift the streets, man. Lift the streets, and black brothers and sisters, you've got so much talent out there. Lift the streets. Teach your kids dignity. Let's bring them into dignity instead of the street. Instead of in the streets.
Lift the streets. Black people can do so much more, according to, put his picture up, Robert Davey. And he is a famous Class A actor.
Turn me up. Let's get this to the algorithm, y'all.
In the Goonies.
Just double tap the screen.
Showgirls.
FBA, double tap the screen. FBA. They got me outnumbered. FBA need to hit. Hey, look, FBA. I got a bunch of mad Trump supporters in here mad at me, man. Double tap the screen, man. Let them know you in the building, man. They teaming up on me, man.
I mopped the floor with when he came on the program a while ago, refused to come back. He went viral for this take.
All right, y'all, I'm sorry.
Look at this
the
dude.
Super Bowl was whack. That was one of the worst halftime shows in recent memory. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is not mainstream. Like, people do not know those songs. The white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, he may as well have been speaking Mandarin. All right, because nobody knew these songs. Nobody knew what he was rapping about outside of Not Like Us, obviously. But nobody knows these songs. Second of all, Blickety Black, like, I'm so much blacker than you. Halftime shows are very passe. Like, that stuff peaked in the BLM era. It's very not of this moment. It very much does not work. And also, it's been done better. So at this point, nobody cares. Third of all, 43-year-old mother of two, Serena Williams, in a bad blonde wig, like, crip walking is embarrassing. Like,
I play this stuff really because I just be trying to get y'all to understand what the pulse of what's going on right now. Because people do this stuff on the phone. These people that's doing these in these videos is just walking around being normal. I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I'm not trying to scare y'all. Evidently, it's newsworthy because we're looking at it and it got a lot of views. But people need to know what's going on out here, man. People need to know. Kendrick, at first I was hard on Kendrick, pause. But I realized what Kendrick did. It was a dry show. And he did that on purpose because I feel like if he would have had a great show, we wouldn't even be talking about it right now.
Hurt and anybody's doing that Super Bowl, try to make a show that's for all of America, because that was not for all of America. That was for like a fringe that knows Kendrick Lamar and that knows, his reps. Like, you're not going to tell me that man is mainstream.
The
Rob Smith and the Hulk Hogans and the Janine Pirros, pretending as if nobody knows who Kendrick Lamar is. Like, all of a sudden, the Super Bowl, they just gonna book this no-name act who just won 5 Grammys, by the way. I mean, Not Like Us, as everybody know, when Not Like Us came out, the whole country was bumping it. You couldn't go anywhere without listening to Not Like Us. It was all over the radios. It was playing at all the clubs. They was playing it at concerts. Everybody in the club would be like, A minor, when it came on. So first and foremost, there's no pretending like nobody knows who it is. And secondly, like me personally, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And I say that to say these people are making such a huge deal out of something that they could just ignore. Like, at the end of the day, we know why y'all are really upset about Kendrick's performance. It's because it was all black people. It was nothing but black people in sight. And that upset you. You saw people's tweets. They was talking about, all these people are not one single white person. This is pathetic. Because, you know, they just want a little bit of DEI. Because, you know, look, and you don't even have to like Kendrick Lamar's music. Who cares if you like it or not? It doesn't matter. Go on with your life. Who cares? This is not a big deal. But one of the things that I was pointing out
Jason,
is that there's no denying the fact that racism is one of the largest reasons that Donald Trump is back in office. When he was on the campaign trail, all he did was talk about how the evil immigrants are in our country and we're going to kick them out. On the national debate stage, this dude was talking about Haitians eating people's dogs and cats. So all of this really is just...
This is the thing I could say. Look, this is the thing. Like, okay, it's my job as like a YouTuber to kind of stay in neutral a little bit and kind of like not play devil's advocate. I hate to even say it. I hate the word devil advocate like that, but like I could see how. I mean, a 6-year-old kid don't know what was going on at the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, a 6-year-old kid of any race watching the Kendrick Lamar halftime was probably like, okay, like, but he might have knew some of Kendrick's songs, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, I think Kendrick used that as a moment to hijack the moment. And shit, I'm glad he did it because the Super Bowl was trash. I mean, this the first time I seen that a halftime show was more talked about than the actual game. I went on Sports Center. They talking about that. I turned on Sports Center. It's a big thing of Kendrick Lamar. Like like you know how they usually show a basketball player, a picture of him about to talk about his highlights. It was a picture of Kendrick Lamar, and they talked about Kendrick Lamar for like a whole hour on it. So it's just like Kendrick Lamar saved the Super Bowl. I might do a title that say it have Patrick Mahomes in there looking sad, and it have Kendrick Lamar, and in the default it say Kendrick Lamar saved the Super Bowl, because at least we got something to talk about. First time, really. How old are you? You must remember Janet Jackson. Yeah, of course. I remember Janet Jackson when she was Penny. I remember her before Rhythm Nation. I remember Janet Jackson from back in the day. What about it? This is gonna be like, I hope this ain't setting me up for some kind of...
ridiculous. And then let's get to Rob Smith. You know, the guy who went to that event with the Groypers. They were there and they were calling him all types of derogatory names because he's black and he's gay and he's a Republican. And I thought that he was like, okay, I'm distancing myself from the Republican Party. But then he changed his mind because that's how he pays his bills. So he had to jump right back in so that he could continue on with the grift. And after Trump won, he was like, you know, walking and recording himself saying that the cool kids are now at the conservative table, but conservatives don't really run cool culture. Cool culture is usually pushing the boundaries in some type of way, whether it's music, whether it's art. So it's all just a bunch of BS. And lastly, I want to say before we move on Rob Smith, listen, when he said he was at some party and he said all the white people didn't know who this was.
Look.
So all your...
when the Janet halftime thing happened, I don't even remember the Super Bowl. Hey, Sally, do you even remember the Super Bowl? Like, when that happened, the world stopped. Like, I don't know if it, like, this is, and I think, was that before social media? When that happened with Janet Jackson, the whole world stopped. Like, they even the people playing the Super Bowl, after the second half, they was just like, okay, let's get this shit over with. That made big news right there. And I think that was set up too. That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, you don't even remember the game. Philly lost the break. Okay, shit. Hey, look, Jason, I don't even remember the game, bro. All I remember, I mean, do you think people gonna remember this game, or they gonna remember Kendrick Lamar? People still talking about this, y'all. Like Kendrick, I got to give it to him. He a little genius. That little dude is a genius because people are still, this is still top. Like as a YouTuber, you type in anything with Kendrick right now, you're going to trend. Kendrick is just trending. Kendrick and Drake. This Big Meech and 50 Cent trying to muscle his way in, but this Kendrick Super Bowl because there's so many different angles. Kendrick, did he perform? Did he not perform? Was he short? Was he cussing? Was he not? There's so many different angles. The people in the background. What did it symbolize? Samuel L. Jackson. There's just so much stuff you could talk about, man. But I will admit, I'm happy that he upset. Because I didn't think people was going to get upset. But since he did upset the establishment, I'd rather him do it that way. Like, he upset the establishment. That was cool, you know? And who knows? The NFL so crazy, they might have been in on it. I seen something where it said the NFL apologized, though. I'll let y'all hear that, too. They said that the NFL apologized to Lil Wayne. I heard somebody talking about it, but I ain't heard nobody else talking about it, so it might not be true.
All the white people didn't know who this was. So all your white friends in the white world that you live in, nobody knew that. But again, Kendrick just won 5 Grammys for that song. So what kinds of white people are you talking about? Are you talking about cool white people from the city? Or are you talking about rich white people from the Hamptons? That's more what it sounds like to me. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I know I was ranting a little bit, but you know, I mean, y'all could just move on with your lives.
Hey, for real though. Hey, Zay, for real. I'm about to pin that. That's real.
So now we're gonna move on to this next clip.
That's real
the
talk.
entirety of the black internet has been melting down for about 4 days now because one single solitary black man, me, did not like the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. Now, what does this say about Black America? To me, it tells me that Black America are very overly emotional children because they have
hit that like button for me, Zay.
All of their pride and sense of identity and all of this stuff into these entertainers and these celebrities. And I've clocked this for a while. The reason that liberals have been able to use these black athletes, entertainers, celebrities, rappers, etc. to push liberalism on black people is because black people do not have enough role models in our day-to-day lives. When you have role models that look like you, like I said, of success in your day-to-day lives, you don't put this much emotions on
what is he saying?
A lot of black people do not, which is why liberals have been able to use them
yeah, I mean, you know, it's hip-hop, you know?
Messaging. So that is why the entirety of the black internet is melting down.
No, that's not why, Rob. The black internet's melting down.
That boy said that black people look up to rappers as role models. I don't really think so. Like, on the cool, the average black person that I know be looking at rappers like they're not living a real life, like they happy-go-lucky type of people. To the black people that I know. He sound, hey, that's what I'm saying, Miss Lady, he sound crazy, don't he? He just, I mean, hey, I think, see, this is the thing about, today people like to have a lot of shock value, so you really don't even know if people be serious or nothing. People be whole different people off the internet. You don't know, damn, I got that, my bad, y'all, I had to think. People be whole different people on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, you can't even really take what these people say serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, have these people, like, I try to be as serious as I can on here, but it's kind of entertainment. Black dude down there a whole nother person off the internet. Like, I'm telling you, this trickery of the internet is big business, man. That's why if you making enough being yourself, that's the easiest way to be. You know what I'm saying? Being yourself. Oh, my screen went off. Hold on. But I just be reacting to this stuff, man. This stuff be kind of blowing my mind a little bit.
It's melting down because you're a goofball. And black people vote Democrat because when the Civil Rights Act was passed, Red or White America was really upset about that. And so the political parties switched because the Dixiecrats were like, hold on, we losing all these people over here. That's what happened. You know, and then you talking about, I love when Republicans pretend like they don't care about celebrities. When Donald Trump is your orange god king, nothing he does matters. He said he could go out on Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and it wouldn't make a difference. He was totally right about it. Y'all love Donald Trump, TV celebrity, The Apprentice. That's who he is. He's a celebrity. And anytime any celebrity kisses Donald Trump's behind in any type of way, Y'all just can't get enough of it. So, no, that's not true, man. Talking about some black people ain't got no role models. Black people who live in cities across the Rust Belt, when businesses left, factories left, opportunities left. What do you mean? And let's not pretend like white America aren't the ones lining the pockets of all these rappers and entertainers that you...
This the thing about it, man. Like, hip-hop got hijacked. Hip-hop kind of got gentrified with bullshit. It's almost like a gentrification is supposed to help something. Hip-hop got gentrified with negativity. It was already pushing it, you know. It was already pushing, but now, like a rapper now got to be like a total like loser, lunatic, barely be able to read type of person. Like, they took it away where you can't be like... That's why I like what Kendrick doing to a certain degree, because he's taking it back to a lyrical... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the fact that you got to be a gangster and have bodies and be a killer, because it's supposed to be a way out. So how you going to take a risk of getting in more trouble trying to get a way out? Like, that don't make... You might as well be you might as well really be with the shit if you're going to do that. Y'all hit the like button for me, man. Help me get into... Look, if y'all hit the like button, it'll go up to 100. That's why people be saying hit the like button. It's going to stay stuck at 50. All I need is like 6 likes, and it'll go up to like 100. But yeah, man, like, I don't know why they did that. I seen hip-hop deteriorate, and people tried to stop it. Now I say hip-hop is dead. Jay-Z made death of auto-tune. OGs complain. But the consumers is the youngsters. So once they had it, it was a wrap. It was a wrap, man. I don't know why we ain't got no more self-destructions, no more we all in the same gang. Everything is shoot 'em up, bang, bang. We don't even have R&B no more. I like Hobson. Hobson was dope. Hobson kind of fell off a little bit, but Hobson was real dope when he first... Appreciate y'all giving me to that 5 likes for sure. Appreciate that. Hobson was real dope when he first came out, and I like when he mimicked the mumble rappers. I like Hobson. You know what I'm saying? But they need to bring back... It's just... Hip-hop in the 90s had way more different layers to it. Good time, what up, man? I knew that you with that 6 likes. Hip-hop just had different... Like, this is what you gotta... If I could break down hip-hop to you. Because I always loved hip-hop. I was recording the box and everything. Like, I've been in like a hip-hop historian my whole life. Like, hip-hop had just so many different ways and different layers to be a part of hip-hop. Now it's like, you got to be like a killer, or you got to be like slightly, or you got to be like hella weird. You got to be depressed. Like, hip-hop in the 90s was like, this is the perfect analogy I can compare it to. Like, hip-hop in the 90s was like the X-Men. Like, you know how the X-Men, you got Gambit, he throw cards. You got Wolverine, he got nails. You got Professor X, nigga, you got Beast, you got Mystique. Like, everybody got totally different, unique sets of skills. That's how hip-hop was. And then you had Wu-Tang, nigga, you had Pac, you had Biggie, you had Heavy D, nigga, it was so many different, you had ODB, you had Missy Elliott, nigga, you had West Coast rappers, you had, you know, it's just so many different lanes, and so hip-hop was so creative. Just go type in Brooklyn Zoo. Like, ODB was a whole character, just Brooklyn Zoo, it was just, hip-hop was just totally on a whole, it was like way more prestige into it, like a superstar in the 90s in hip-hop was like a real superstar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like star power as a rapper back in the day was big. Like, it's still big now, but like rappers will never be as big as like MC Hammer was, how big Snoop was when he first came out. Like, rappers are never... 50 was like the last, and I think Drake they held on to it, but in the 90s it was superstars, man. Hip-hop was just in so much of a better... Go look at the videos. Like, look at the quality of a Busta Rhymes video by Hype Williams and look at the video today. Like, that don't make no sense, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all did with hip-hop, bro. I don't know what y'all did. I stopped even... Hey, man, I got a whole catalog from like 1985 to like 2002 that I could listen to. So I ain't even got to worry about it. But I have no idea what they did to hip-hop. He did what they never lived to him in the mainstream. It's unfortunate. Now, I used to like Hobson. Hobson was dope.
You pretend are such a bad influence. That's where all the money is. These white record executives, they the ones pushing this stuff out to the world. So it's not black people who are following.
I don't know, dude. Look like he mixed with white. So that's kind of crazy. But I mean, it ain't no bad blood with white people though. It ain't even like that. It's just when they speak out like that, it's just like you gotta say something. Like, damn, they really pissed off, bro. And I want y'all to see this right here though. I know the MAGA people might not like this one, but I ain't gonna try to piss y'all off no more. I just like the rise and fall of Charleston White. You're cool. I like what you're saying. I appreciate you. Right on. Let me scream. Look, I'm just trying to. It's crazy, man. I just be trying to be positive, be cool, and try to just let myself flow on YouTube, man. I don't mean nobody no harm. I really don't. I just be out here trying to make my little videos and entertain, and I don't put too much into it, man. It's like I don't put that much into YouTube. It's just a fun place to come be myself. I mean, I'm a little bit of an interesting person, so I don't mind putting it on display and talking. All it is just like, if you're a unique person, it's like this. I don't think I'm better than nobody. Y'all, believe it or not, y'all really don't know how much y'all can get traction by putting the phone in front of y'all face and start talking. It might be somebody feeling some kind of way about me being able to have lives and have hella people in them, but don't even know if they get a phone and set it up, the same thing that happened for them. I don't know what it be. What up, hey, Josiah, my boy, my real life partner. No Outkast, Goody Mob, Wu-Tang, Hammer, Snoop, Sebo, E40, Lynch Hunt, having your own style and identity. Man, that's what I'm saying. You couldn't look. The competition was so fierce in the 90s, bro. You could not come in the rap. You could, like, okay, for instance, how rappers purposely come in looking like somebody else, and it'll be a little wave, like, well, all the rappers got like a little blonde streak of hair or something, like, or all the rappers got the gun with the little, like in hip hop, it wasn't like that. Like, if you came out looking like somebody else, people wouldn't even listen to nothing you got to say. Like, you could really have flows, and it's a few rappers that actually had talent back in the 90s, but they tried to mimic somebody else, and people didn't even listen to them. And then you go back and listen to the old stuff, you'll be like, damn, he was dope, but it's like he tried to look just like Crisscross or something, or he tried, yeah, bro. In the 90s, you couldn't just. It was hard to be a rapper. When you was a rapper in the 90s, you was doing something. Like, you was really doing something. You had to really, really make it. Like being a rapper in the 90s was like making it to the NBA. Like, it was hard to be a famous rapper in the 90s. You had to really, 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 really be like a living legend to be a rapper in the 90s. Like, now it's like somebody mess around and they own. 48 watching. Yeah, I mean, man, hey, I be trying to get that like button up, man. The more they hit the like button, the more it go up. But Josiah, we gotta get on here, man. We gotta get on here together, man. But yeah, it's Gillie's son, man. I don't know if y'all seen this right here, but I feel where Gillie coming from on here. And I had a conversation with Charleston White. I got it. I could record, but I got it recorded. I could play it back. I was on the phone with Boss Talk and Charleston White, and like this is a side quest story. Like, when I first started doing YouTube, I had got an interview with Boss Talk. Charleston White hooked the interview up. I got actual footage of me I'm on the phone talking to Charleston White. You can hear his voice. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to Boss Talk. But look, people how crazy this, how God be working. I went up there, me and my daughter had the interview. They scrapped the interview. They never put it out. So now I'm on YouTube running it up, and I'm finna run, like, when they see me and come across my video, they're gonna be like, damn, that's the dude. Yeah, y'all, if y'all come across this, yeah, y'all have me up there and everything. Scrap my whole video. And we filming a movie too. I need to send you, man, let me get in there, man. Let me get in there. Let me get in the movie, man. That'll be dope right there. Hell yeah, I wanna do that. What you need me to play, man? Let me, what you need me to be? Need me to play somebody crazy or something? I gotta be careful what I say on here, y'all. People really judging. People really, really be judging me like in real life off of stuff I be saying on the internet, man. Y'all, look at this right here. This right here.
You had to hear the comments
look at it.
about the Illuminati because you got money now. And normally when black people get money, you had to.
We need you to kill Gillie's son for Illuminati purposes.
Hey, Josiah, I'm saying that. Hey, I need to get in that movie.
See how idiotic this shit
That'll be dope, man.
That, as a black man, you can't just work hard.
No.
And put the work in every day. And blessings come from that. That you got to come from somewhere else.
Right.
So I don't pay that shit no mind, man.
Have you met the kid? Have you talked to the kid that took your son's life?
Nah, I never met him. Only reason why I know is because the police called me and told me once he was murdered.
once he got, because the kid had just got shot 17 times. He was walking with his mom. Oh. And he got murdered. And then the police notified me and let me know that he was one of the kids that was pretty much about to get locked up for the murder. But he got murdered first. So, and then, you know, when you do something in the streets know. So, you know, they all on Instagram and they talk and then...
Already, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. You and your wife, man, having a good one, bro.
So, you know,
be blessed,
he had
man.
to deal with God, you know. That's how I look at it.
And then Charleston White said something disrespectful and derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Did you talk to Charleston?
Listen to this.
But you know, you can't. I can't respect niggas like that because what I knew you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for? Think about it. You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting no work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-some years old, a nigga that had nothing going on and disrespected niggas that put work in. I can't respond to them like that. Me and you ain't on the same level.
Him talking serious with his hat on is just driving me.
I can't respond to what they call POs online. Wow. Think about that. I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this, you got a gun, come nigga, let's get it, we can get into it. But then you call it PO online, man. It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I'll let do they talking, man. I don't worry about that shit, man.
That boy crazy with that hat.
I don't even know what I knew you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. Feel what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know what I knew you for other than talking shit about that's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something. Oh, man.
Now, let me tell y'all something. Like, Charleston White is from out here. Like, where Charleston White is from, where he be shooting his videos, like, where he's actually from, is probably about, like, a 30-minute drive from where I'm at right now in this car. So, it's like, Charleston White had kind of got on fire out here locally before he blew up. So, I knew about Charleston White, like 2 years before y'all found out about him. And Charleston White didn't used to be like that. Like, the thing, it's crazy how, like, the fame really went to Charleston White's head. Like, and I mean, you know, to each his own, do what you gonna do. But, like, it's kind of crazy, like, because to y'all, he came in talking about dead people. But just imagine me watching him locally. I'm watching him on Facebook. He was on Facebook for, like, 2 years. He didn't used to be doing none of that. So then I'm watching him blow up. I'm watching Charleston White blow up on YouTube. And now he's like, I'm from Cali. The whole time I'm watching people, I'm sending people with stuff. That's why, remember I told you, I talked to Charleston White. I could play if y'all want me to, if I see in the chat that y'all want me to play the video of me talking to Charleston White, I'll find it on my iPad right now. You can hear his voice, you can hear me talking, you can hear Boss Talk. You can go by Boss Talk and you listen to him talk on your phone right now. You'll hear his voice. I'm talking to all of them. Man, I watched Charleston for like 2 years. And I used to be rooting for him the whole time. So then when he started being like, F Cali, me being from Cali, I'm like, whoa, I'm watching him like, whoa, hold on. Like, but then he talking about LA, I'm from the Bay, so I was kind of like, but you saying F all of Cali. He's just playing a part. He used to be a nerd. Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it, bro, it's like, I tried to stick with Charleston White, man, but he just started doing way too much, bro. Like, F DMX. I used to love DMX, bro, growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it just started doing too much. But the last thing, you know, drawing this back to the Gillie situation, the last thing for me, my last straw was when he said F Gillie's son. That's when I was like, man, you know what? Do your thing. If I see you come across my timeline or something, I'll probably check it out. But as far as me typing in Charleston White and going to look for you, I'm not doing that no more. You don't make fun of nobody's dead son. Like, that's just crossing the line. You know what I'm saying? That's when something really, really bad in your heart. Like nobody perfect. You be on here cussing, entertaining and stuff, saying, man, like, it's like really a YouTuber that cuss is like a comedian that be on stage cussing. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment. It ain't even that serious, man. Like, but the stuff when you start condemning people, dead children, then it's like, okay, we gotta pump our brakes. We gotta slow down a little bit, man. And I think he lost a lot of people. Because if you notice, right after he did that, he kind of fell back a little bit. Notice, but right after Charleston White said that about Gillie's son, you could tell a lot of people was like, yeah, we used to rock with you, but yeah, that's too much right there, bro. If you go look at the videos, there was a lot of YouTubers like, yeah, I know a lot of YouTubers that used to make video content on just Charleston White. They stopped doing it. It's just that's too much, but that hit home. People got dead partners. People got people that died in their family. But yeah, man, be yourself to the T's degree, y'all. I got some more angry MAGAs, man. We just gotta. I'm not trying to make y'all mad. I'm just trying to make y'all mad. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make y'all mad. Did y'all see Trump's son? I mean, did y'all see Elon Musk's son cuss out Donald Trump? I just be looking at all this different stuff, y'all. Like, let's see what this dude talking about.
So this morning, while lying in my bed before getting up to do anything, I decided, you know what? I'm going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show again. Because as much as I was engaged and as much as I really do enjoy Kendrick Lamar,
Simon says, I think it was.
Like
I just said that. I think it was.
I've been reading a lot of comments, seeing a lot of posts, watching a lot of videos, and I just thought, you know what? I got to watch that again. So I did. And while watching it, I realized something. And it's the reason I think a lot of people need to go back and watch the video again and really listen to what's being said. Because what I noticed is that Uncle Sam, Samuel L. Jackson, literally articulated to us. He told us exactly how a certain segment of America would respond to Kendrick Lamar's performance. You see, Kendrick Lamar decided to be unapologetically black in that performance. And Samuel L. Jackson told us exactly how people would respond to that. And he was right. Because right now, people are responding exactly the way he said they would. Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. This is what we're hearing from a lot of white MAGAs and black conservatives who want to suppress their blackness. You see, Kendrick Lamar said, you know what? I'm going to say the things that need to be said. I'm going to do the songs that I want to do. I'm not going to let the industry tell me what I have to do. I'm not going to let, the people out there who are applying pressure to me by telling me not to do, certain songs.
I'll subscribe to Coach D Speak.
I'm going to be unapologetically black. I'm going to have my black ass on that stage with a bunch of black dancers and a bunch of black special guests, and we're going to do what the hell we want to do unapologetically. And so Samuel L. Jackson was saying, they're going to say that you're too loud, you're too reckless, and you're too ghetto. And that's what people are saying right now. But he didn't just say that. He even also said, this is what they're going to want you to be. The people who are saying you're too loud, too reckless, and too ghetto, they're going to say, why can't they be more calm? Why can't they be more humble? Why can't they just stay with the status quo? Samuel L. Jackson told us that as well. Everything happening right now, we already saw it coming. You guys are just proving us right. "40 acres and a mule, this is bigger than the music." That's all you really need to hear. This is bigger than the music. This is bigger than you guys wanting to just be entertained. Like, a lot of the comments out there, and I'm going to pull a couple of these up, are about, I just want to be entertained. I just want to go back to the time when we were just being entertained, like no politics. Listen, you have flyovers, you have the national anthem, you have flags, you have politics. You just don't want the politics that you don't want to see. And people really need to figure out that everything's not for them. So when you say I don't like that, maybe what you should be saying is, oh, I obviously wasn't the target audience for that. Because it's just not your thing. It's just not for you. But in my opinion, it was for everyone. If you're willing to listen, open your ears, it was for you. But I want to go through some of these comments because some people just need to be put in their place. And these comments, I think, represent what a lot of people out there who were against this show were thinking. This one says, We don't need messaging in our sporting events. We just wanted to enjoy an American tradition with our friends and families. There's a time and place for political and social agendas, and I don't think the Super Bowl is appropriate for any of that. Give us one night of family-friendly entertainment. Listen, Victor, it wasn't for you. And if you need a night of family-friendly entertainment, take your family to the bowling alley. You get to control that. You don't get to control what black people do during a halftime show. You don't get to tell black people just play football and don't try to tell me about the plight of your people. You don't get to do that. You see, you guys have been saying this since Colin Kaepernick started kneeling. You've been saying this isn't the time and place. There's never a time and place. The best time and place to us is when we have people's attention. And there was no better time that they had your attention was during the halftime show. And sadly, a lot of you folks who needed it didn't get it. But what I'm glad to see is that some people actually did get it. But you know what? It just wasn't for you, man. It wasn't for you. But you don't get to tell us what the hell we get to do with our time. We're going to do what the hell we want to do. Another one says, we don't need your messages, and if you wanted to make a point, speak where people can understand what you are saying, and probably it would not have happened at the Super Bowl. I went to your page, Kathy, and it definitely wasn't for you. It's just not your thing. It wouldn't have mattered if you could hear the words or not. It was not for you. You should just sit this out. You don't need to comment about it. You don't need to have an opinion about it. It wasn't for you. It was never going to reach you because you never wanted to be reached. And this last one says, absolutely one of the worst halftime shows. Could not make most of what was being sung. Is that really the problem?
Telling you, Miss
You really
Lady.
just wanted to hear the words? Stop it, Tamara. If you didn't know any of the words, it's because you don't like Kendrick Lamar, and it's probably because you don't like rap music. Come on, Tamara. You know it wasn't for you. It just wasn't for you. And listen, it doesn't always have to be for you. There are times when they have Super Bowl shows that aren't for me. And I don't say it was the worst show ever. I don't even know how you qualify something as the worst show ever. I'm willing to bet most of these people didn't even watch the show live. They had already decided when they heard it was going to be a black rapper that they weren't going to like it. Some of these people had their comments ready to go already. It just wasn't for you. And listen, understand something, you guys. Black people are not here just to entertain you. When we see there are problems in society, we're going to speak up about them. And the best platform for us to do it is a platform of a sporting event where more than 50% of the participants are people who look like us that are dealing with those things as well. Again, you're not going to tell us how the hell we're going to do things. And for the black conservatives out there who are having such a hard time because you hate your identity so much, speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up to people that you're around about situations in our community. I refuse to allow my white friends to just see me as some token, as one of the good ones. My white friends, even the ones who are conservative, know exactly how the hell I feel. I don't think there's a time or place. Listen, if you're going to call yourself my friend or my associate or my colleague, you're going to know what the hell is going on with my people. And if you don't like it, you know where the door is. And that's exactly how I feel about people in these comments. If you don't like Kendrick Lamar's show and you don't like the NFL because you don't want politics or you don't want to know about the black struggle, you know where the hell the door is. Maybe this time you can actually boycott it instead of pretending you are when we all know you're not. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button.
He did that so nice and so. He just nice and just he broke that down so nice and so politely. He killed him softly with that one. That was just so nice, so polite. The delivery wasn't. You didn't get the irate black man in his tone. He brought that on home. I appreciate that. See how I played all the angry MAGA people? Let it marinate, let it simmer and stew for a second. Then I just came with that right there. So He took the words right out of my mouth. Pause. Like that was. I didn't have to say nothing. He said it for me. It is what it is. It was what it was. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. My boy over there, he don't know what to do. He just staring at me. He don't know what to do. So y'all subscribe, man. Let's turn up. I do this, man. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be back on here later on tonight.